If you're interested in adding DTF to your print shop, watch this video first. So basically just coming to you today, I want to talk about the All-American Prestige A3 Plus R DTF printer. So we just got into DTF printing not too long ago, maybe about 3 months ago or so. We actually purchased this machine at a trade show in Las Vegas, the Printed United show. So we spoke to the good folks at All American, and we decided on going with their DTF printer bundle. So we got the A3 Plus R printer and the Seismo shaker machine as well, and the filtration machine. So we purchased all this kind of on a whim after talking to the guys and watching the production, and it was finally delivered. It was delivered to our old space, set it all up and everything. And I actually want to show you this. This is the very first shirt we pressed right out of the box. I mean, like, just putting ink into the lines, running it. I'm not even sure if we ran a test print or a nozzle check before we ran this shirt. And I think it's actually really good. This is pretty much perfect. If you can kind of look at the color gradation, how vibrant it can be. Now this is us not knowing anything, just pretty much hitting print on one of their test prints that were preloaded into the software. It is a little heavy since, obviously there's a lot of material right here in the middle, but it does feel good. Certainly better than vinyl or eco-solvent vinyl that you can print on like a wide format printer. So that's that. So that's one thing I just want to say from it. So at least right out of the box, you can print and things will go well. Our issue today is this. Starting up, everything looks good. And wow, the double red light of death. So we are going to talk about what happens next. So to make a long story short, basically what happens is we need to send this printer back to All American. I was working with one of their tech associates, Aldwin. Shout out to Aldwin. He did a great job walking me through all the procedures to troubleshoot this guy and everything like that. So, and basically, and if you want, you can see our video on performing a reverse waterfall procedure to this printer, to this print head specifically, I should say, if you want more information on that. But basically what's happening is the capping station is no longer returning to its proper position and will not allow the carriage to unlock. And so right up in here, this is pretty much the issue, is our capping station here. It's just not sitting properly, so the guys and gals over at All American are going to take this printer back and see exactly what's wrong with it. And so basically what we're doing is, just making a quick video on, is this worth it, or our experience with All American. And so right off the bat, I do want to say that although it is a huge bummer that our printer has gone down and we're not printing jobs right now, All American has been great throughout the process of kind of getting this whole thing rectified. So again, I do want to say shout out to all the techs and customer service reps at All American. I was working mostly with Aldwin. He was the tech who kind of walked me through this whole thing. We tried 3 or 4 different procedures, different troubleshooting issues or options, I should say. And he stayed on the phone with me for at least an hour on one day, kind of going back and forth with this thing. Sending him videos of the machine in operation back and forth, and him testing out other solutions on his end. They do have this printer set up at their shop or at their office, and so they are able to kind of dig in here and do the procedures with you while you're on the phone with them, or while you're trying to to work with them on that. And unfortunately, it was determined that this machine cannot be saved here. This does need to be returned to All American. They're going to dig into it and kind of figure out what went wrong. The good thing is, though, they have already shipped the replacement unit. So when it was determined that I could not fix this printer here myself, Aldwin, customer rep over at All American, did go through and arrange to have a new unit sent out. Now, just to be clear, this machine was still under warranty, which is why they did go ahead and send that replacement out. So don't think that if this thing was 4 or 5 years old, they're just going to send you out a new one. So make sure to check your warranty and stay on top of that if you're looking into getting this machine. Like I said, we ordered ours around September, I believe, and came about in late October, early November. So it is a fairly new machine, still under warranty. But like I said, they didn't really give us any hassle with it. Once they determined that they couldn't fix it, it was out the very next day. We have tracking information now, and it's en route to us here. They also supplied us with a shipping label so that we could return this guy as well. So all I need to do is package this up and send it to a UPS store or UPS shipping location near me. So A+ for that, for the customer service side. I really can't be mad at them or say anything bad about the customer service side. Everyone I spoke to was kind on the phone and kind of got me through the process as soon as possible. And again, shout outs to Aldwin for staying on the phone for so long and digging into this issue with me. So would I buy this machine again? I would say yes. So far, we've done about 50 prints on this guy, 50 good prints or 50 usable prints. And I'll show you what one of those good prints looks like. This is a throwaway shirt. It's just a practice t-shirt we've used several different times. But if you can see, this is a design I downloaded from Placeit. It's a generic little design here. But this print is awesome. This is indistinguishable from screen printing. This print is amazing. Now, of course, the design helps out because we're able to use Knock Me Out Black to take out any of the black images since we're printing on a black shirt. We also use some rasterization tools on this particular shirt to help put some holes in this image so that can help with the hand feel, and likely won't show on camera, but we were able to apply some distressing filters. These are preloaded distress filters in the software that's included with your DTF printer, and it just looks great. This shirt isn't any more than 3 weeks old, and it has this nice vintage look to it. It feels soft, it feels great. This is absolutely something I would sell at retail for cost. Like I said, again, indistinguishable from screen printing on this particular design. So the problem was, or what we discovered the problem was, is in normal operation with this machine, we started to get dull prints. So this is one of the preset like test print pages that you can use. You can see it's just lacking any sort of real color or vibrancy or anything like that. And so this became an issue. We started using different methods to print. I increased our ink output to 100%. I increased the white output to 100%, and we just weren't getting the results that we were looking for. So we'll follow up with another video, a kind of after action report, if we can get one from All American in regards to what exactly went wrong with this printer. Again, some of the steps that we took to fix it when I was on the phone with All American is one, to obviously do a deep clean. You want to run ink through all of your lines, make sure that your ink dampers are completely full with new and charged ink before you start printing. Obviously, cleaning out your wiper blade and your capping station, everything like that. And finally, that didn't work, and we tried one of the more drastic approaches, which is to do the reverse waterfall. Again, video on the reverse waterfall should be up on the channel now, so you can go ahead and check that out. But basically, that involves us removing the print head, soaking the print head in cleaning solution, and then using a syringe to pull cleaning solution through the line, basically through the print head up into the connection to the ink dampers. And that should completely flush out the print head and give you good output. Basically what was happening is we weren't getting 100% ink output from the print head, which led to the dull print. So like I said, again, they're gonna go ahead and check this out and see if they can refurbish this machine, and maybe this will become a floor model, or you'll see this model at a trade show near you coming up. But all in all, we are going to do a unboxing video when we receive our new unit. So this is just a little check-in. This is kind of our first bump in the road with this All-American machine. But all in all, I would say I am happy with the purchase that we've made so far. It's a little tricky, getting this to work in combination with the shaker machine. We'll do another video on this shaker machine. This is an odd design where the paper has to hit a sensor at the bottom to activate the roller unit. And so that's just a little odd to me. That's a little kind of troubleshooting or perfecting that you're gonna have to work out with this. But right out of the box, this is a great machine. Like I said in this very first test print, we didn't do anything to the printer, didn't do a nozzle check or alignment check or anything like that. And this is the very first print we got after plugging up the machine. So great option. We're realizing that there are new uses for DTF every day. We're going to start customizing our shipping boxes with DTF transfers. We're of course going to sell DTF transfers to other individuals, other companies, people who have heat presses and things like that, as well as producing our own jobs with DTF. So we will continue to do a video series on this particular setup. We will stay in contact with you all and continue to bring unbiased reviews and information in regards to any equipment that we pick up or any of the companies that we meet at any of these trade shows. So we might do another quick little video on me breaking this machine down and getting it ready to ship back out to All American. So stay tuned for that. Write to us in the comments. Let us know your experience with All American or any other DTF companies that you might be using now. Thanks. Bye.